Hi everyone, I'm Jessica and I'm here to talk about the Stamparatus. I love stamping, but that doesn't mean I don't run into problems when I stamp, like always getting a good image or lining up stamps perfectly when I'm two-step stamping. It can also take a lot of time to create multiples of a project. I love my Stamparatus because it solves all of these problems. When you think of the Stamparatus, remember the number 2. It works with both red rubber and photopolymer stamps. For photopolymer, use the foam mat, and for red rubber, remove the mat. The Stamparatus has 2 open sides, so you can use any size of paper. It also has 2 reversible, interchangeable plates. The Stamparatus has 2 magnets to hold your paper in place, with cubbies underneath for magnet storage. On the base of your Stamparatus is a ruler and a grid to help with precision, and there are non-skid feet on the bottom so that the Stamparatus stays in place on your surface. The Stamparatus reduces halos around stamped images. If you don't get complete ink coverage the first time, don't worry, you can stamp again in the exact same place. I find that I only need 1 magnet when I stamp. The magnets are really strong, so it's important to keep them away from each other or they can break. If you find you need additional magnets, they are sold separately. The Stamparatus makes it simple to align images for perfect placement, especially when you're two-step stamping. Since you have 2 plates and the plates each have 2 sides, you don't need as many blocks when you stamp, which is an added bonus. And it makes it easy to create multiples of the same card. Once you have positioned your stamps the first time, you can repeat stamping again and again. I find I make fewer mistakes when I'm using the Stamparatus, which means less waste. One of my favorite features of the tool is hinge step stamping. Move the plate down 1 hinge at a time to create a pattern. If you get ink on the base of your Stamparatus, that's okay. You can just wipe it right off. Dependent on the project, you'll want to place your paper on a different spot on the base. No matter where you place your layer, make sure when you stamp, you apply even pressure directly above the stamp, just like you would with a block. Also, dependent on where your stamp is mounted on the plate, you may need to apply more or less pressure. For example, stamping near the hinge, you need to press a little harder than if your stamp is mounted in the middle of the plate. The Stamparatus is a high-quality product. The durable plates and base are meant to absorb the pressure necessary to get the image that you want anywhere on its surface. I think you'll find that the Stamparatus saves you time, opens up opportunities for new techniques, and makes stamping simple and fun. To order a Stamparatus, contact your local demonstrator or visit stampinup.com.